Sociology made two very big contributions in the past. One had to do with survey research. Survey research was developed by sociologists to a large extent. And the other one was the careful case study, studying one particular case with ethnographic and qualitative attention. Sociology is now in a new era. From its beginning, sociology had lots of theories and very little data, very little information. Due to technological changes, we have the opposite now. We have a huge amount of information, but we really don't have a good way of understanding what these things mean. And this creates a very, very strong need, not just for a sociological attempt to make sense out of this and ask interesting questions, but also it requires sociology to change its way of inquiry. It has to move beyond case studies. It has to move beyond survey research. It has to now invent itself again and find out how it can work with this incredible deluge of information. One of the questions I am looking at is what is the relationship between knowledge and uncertainty in science? And most people believe that the more knowledge we have, the less uncertainty we have about a certain topic. And one of the things that I can actually demonstrate with my research is that this is not the case, that actually, at least initially, once you know more, you actually have more uncertainty about a certain topic. So this is not very surprising once you think about it, because research produces not just answers, but also new questions. The question is, of course, what is the rate at which it produces one or the other? And at the very beginning, when you are just getting to know a certain topic, the number of questions that you are producing with your research is actually much bigger than the amount of answers that you are getting. And sociology actually allows you to see how science actually proceeds, as opposed to how it is supposed to do it according to what textbooks tell you science is doing. To get good answers, you have to have good questions. And to a large extent, what sociologists do is they try to come up with good, interesting questions. What we are learning more and more is that thinking is a social process, that you are not just thinking with your brain, your individual head, but you are also thinking with other people's head. And you are working and not just with other people's head, but you are also thinking with objects around you. When we go to a conference, we are thinking with our colleagues who are there and who are responding to our ideas and who we respond back to. So thinking is not a solitary, but a social process. And to understand, for instance, how to structure social situations, to have good ideas emerge from that, to optimize these processes, is what sociologists can actually help with.